My life was it's like a totally different life, so I try not to think about that. I try not to compare myself, who I am now, to who I was then. It's just different. I've got a primary progressive MS, so it's degenerative, and I was in a chair pretty quickly. It only took about 4 years for my mobility to go. There was a time when I was first diagnosed, I was very isolated, I felt very alone. I think, coming to terms with the diagnosis is very difficult. You don't want to talk to people, you don't know what to say to them, they don't know what to say to you. You don't think that anything's going to happen to you. I always thought that I was always so healthy, and that happens to other people, but it wasn't going to happen to me. And then when it happens, there's the shock of being diagnosed. It's what is going to become of me, how will I look after my family? Mark, my husband, does everything from helping me in and out of the bathroom, the cleaning, the tidying, all the gardening. My boys, well, they have lived with this for a very long time now. They were quite young and they've had to mature very quickly. Because my hands are affected, they have to cut everything in the kitchen, so they help me preparing the meals. Toby will go and pick the herbs out of the herb garden. Look, I'm always calling on them for something. I mean, you want to be a normal mum. Certainly not the mum that I thought I'd be, and that's really hard. I'd prefer it if they didn't have to help me with everything. So it doesn't affect just the person who has MS, it affects the whole family, and everyone has to deal with it. One of the MS community workers came out to see me, and she brought one of the OTs out as well. From that day, it's just been like calling a friend, and she's offered me lots of different advice just with what's available. There were so many opportunities, so many things offered. There's a respite, which I've actually gone and stayed with to give my family a break from me, and vice versa, and yeah, that was fantastic. Yeah, I think if MS organisations didn't exist, it would be really difficult for those suffering with MS. I'd really encourage you to donate to this cause. I think it's really important for people with MS, whether they're newly diagnosed or down the track, to have someone to talk to. I mean, it's a very debilitating disease that to go through it alone is very difficult, but to have someone that you can talk to, talk things over, is just really important.